Aged 9, she nearly walked away from golf for good. At 14, she emerged as the youngest pro victor in sports history. Now 22, she is worth $17 million and is the world's top golfer. This is the narrative that nobody has shared. Hello everyone. You might think you know Jeeno Thitikul, the world's best player, the record smasher, the wealthy athlete. Today, I am exposing the actual story, the narrative that hasn't been told. A saga of a sickly girl from a rural Thai province whose folks operated a car wash and a hair salon. A child who picked golf over tennis, since tennis involves too much running. A girl who practiced on a driving range, not even an actual course. This is about those 130-mile weekly drives to Bangkok. The parents who gave up everything. The 9-year-old who almost quit. The 10-year-old who saw that golf could rescue her family. By the close of this clip, you will see why Jeeno is more than a winner. She is truly one of the most moving athletes on the globe. Before we start, subscribe and tap that bell. You are about to see one of the most incredible underdog sagas in sporting history. That's a superb-looking stroke, almost exactly what she pulled off last season. I doubt she can clear that bunker on the right side today. Jeeno Thitikul secures back-to-back wins at the CME Group Tour Championship. Utterly certain. February 20th, 2003. Banpong, a tiny Ratchaburi district in Thailand. A child named Athaya Thitikul arrives. Her dad, Mantre, runs a car wash. Her mom, Sirawan, styles hair. This isn't a rich family. This isn't a golfing family. They knew nothing of professional athletics. Yet this girl would alter their world. As a toddler, Athaya was often unwell. Colds, allergies, chronic sickness. The doctor advised her folks, she requires outdoor sports. She needs to build strength. Her parents weighed tennis or golf. They watched YouTube clips of both games. At 6, Athaya made a choice that changed her life. Tennis? Too much running. She picked golf. Her mother nicknamed her Jean, Thai for Chinese, due to her father's heritage. A coach later added the O, and Jeeno was created. Most people miss this. Jeeno had no access to a real course. She practiced at a local driving range, hitting balls for hours, day after day. No elite clubs or high-priced trainers, just a range and a dream. Ask yourself, could you reach the top, starting from only a driving range? That is amazing. Her father located a coach, but a hurdle existed. He was in Bangkok, 130 miles from home. Look up Bangkok, Thailand, distance from Ratchaburi. Most families would find that too distant. Most would quit. Not this family. Every weekend, Montre the car washer and Sirawan the stylist shifted their work. They rose early, loaded the car, and traveled 130 miles for lessons. That is a 260-mile loop, weekly, for years. That is dedication. That is affection. That is faith in a child. A car wash and salon don't yield millions, yet they spent every cent on her training and gear. It wasn't for glory or cash. They simply saw her unique spark. Yet, people overlook her isolation. While peers played in parks, Jeeno was trapped in cars or stuck on ranges. She traded her youth for an uncertain dream. At 9, she broke down. She told them, I'm quitting golf. I want to play and go to playgrounds like others. Think about it. The world's future #1 nearly walked away at 9. Her parents didn't push or guilt her. They offered total support. Then, something shifted. By age 10, she had a revelation that fueled her for over a decade. If I succeed professionally, I can provide for my family and reward my parents. At 10, golf became a tool for gratitude, not just a game. She stopped grumbling about the long drives and began training with intensity. The dream turned solid. Between 10 and 14, she dominated the amateur circuit. She was top amateur for 12 weeks with 22 wins. 2018 Asia Pacific champ, two-time World Junior Girls winner, Southeast Asian gold medalist. But the real shocker came July 9, 2017, at the Ladies European Thailand event. Still an amateur, at 14 years and 4 months, she won. She became the youngest human to win a pro golf tournament ever. At 14, beating pros. The world was stunned. Global media flocked to her. She was Thailand's icon, yet remained grounded. She knew her success inspired her nation. What were you doing at 14? Jeeno was rewriting history. In January 2020, she turned pro at 17. She skipped college to fulfill her vow to her family. Her timing was brutal. COVID-19 froze the world, yet she trained in silence. By July 2020, she emerged ready. Her debut season saw 5 wins and the top spot on Thailand's money list. By 2021, she was winning in Europe. In 2022, she joined the LPGA, becoming Rookie of the Year. Then, on October 23, 2022, she hit #1 globally. At 19, she was the second youngest to ever do it. That child from the driving range, the girl who almost quit, the 10-year-old with a mission, she was now the world's best. She bought her parents security and a luxury life. The family that drove 130 miles for her now gets driven by her in style. That is the ultimate Thai success story. Success isn't purely joyful. Jeeno faces hidden battles. The LPGA Tour is grueling. 34 events across 11 nations. She lives solitarily in Dallas. Her parents mostly stay in Asia. She misses her roots, her food, and her comfort. Since age 12, she's lived under a microscope. Every stroke is filmed. Every comment is public. It's draining. She feels lonely on the road, carrying the heavy burden of expectation. America feels like an office, not a home. Thailand is her sanctuary. That is raw human truth. One goal remains, a major. She's been agonizingly close. Playoff losses and top 5s. Though the pressure is high, her outlook is mature. I'll give 100%, but golf isn't everything. That is deep wisdom. If 2022 was her start, 2024 was her peak. A legendary season, 3 wins, and over $6 million in cash, a record. She shattered Annika Sorenstam's scoring mark with a 68.681. 2 straight CME wins netted $8 million total. Only Jin Young Ko had done that before. Breaking Annika's 22-year-old record required a birdie on the final hole. Under massive pressure, she delivered. At 22, she achieved what stood for decades. She's the fastest to hit every earning milestone, up to $13 million. Think of it. The Banpong girl is worth $17 million. Her family is secure forever. Her impact transcends the sport. She put Thai golf on the map, inspiring a generation. She wore her flag proudly at the 2024 Olympics. No course? Use the range. No money? Work harder. Long distance? Drive it. Feeling like quitting? Recall your purpose. Jeeno proves origins don't dictate your future. Her family remains her priority. Her rank matters less than her ability to care for them. In a selfish world, she honors family. Her motto, believe without expecting, enjoy the now. That is her guiding light. Her future holds majors, more records, and inspiration. She isn't playing for checks, but for the growth of the game. At 22, she's already legendary, but far from finished. She could rival Annika's 72 wins, or become Asia's greatest. Yet her journey is the true gift. That is the Jeeno Thitikul story, a saga of sacrifice and finding purpose. From a tiny range to world #1. From a car wash to $17 million. From long drives to private jets. Through it all, she remained humble and focused on her values. Consider your own goals. What holds you back? She lacked a course. You likely have the web. Her parents drove miles. Your tools are near. She almost quit, then found her why. What is your reason? Who relies on you? If this moved you, please subscribe and alert yourself. We share meaningful stories. Share this with someone losing hope. Tell us below, what is your 130-mile drive? What will you sacrifice? Like this if you value family and persistence. Legends are made, not born, forged in love and effort. Thanks for joining us. Catch you next time. Now, go pursue your dreams.